Robert's Found Racing Pigeons. James here. Hope this finds everyone doing well, as always. Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I gave an update. And for that, I apologize. I've been busy with lots of stuff. But birds continue to do well. And I owe you guys some updates. I owe you some updates on hawks and the use of crow calls as a defense. I also owe you an update on how my birds are doing in the one loft races. So I think maybe today we'll do an update on the hawk defense and then a few other things. All right, here we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you guys today will include two flashbacks from a few months ago. Two instances where I noticed a Cooper's hawk sitting out on our loft, and then I got the Bluetooth speaker out and played crow calls. You'll see what happens and how the hawk reacted to it each time. Different hawk. Both times it was a Cooper's hawk. I think the one time it was a juvenile, and then the second time it was a female adult. But the take-home message is that the hawk didn't react too much to the raven calls in the video that I made. It did react to the crow calls that were included in that video. So it alternated between raven calls and crow calls. But then when I played a different video, not one that I made, that was a bunch of crows calling, and you could tell that their calls were more of an agitated call, and there was a bunch of them, that made a difference. So let's take a look. In the meantime, here's this bird. This was off my first round last year out of Purple Greek and Rosalind Franklin. Beautiful small cock. Band number 111. All right, let's get to it. And maybe I'll insert one or two comments in the videos as I play them. So, whenever I see a hawk sitting out there, what I do is I just kind of hold the phone out like that so that the hawk doesn't see me, but I can kind of view what the hawk's reaction is to the Bluetooth speaker. There's a Cooper's hawk sitting on my landing board. Okay, so this was in the middle of October. I noticed a small Cooper's hawk, looks like a juvenile male, sitting out on my landing board. So I got the video rolling of the crow and raven calls. Okay, so it's hard to see, but the hawk starts to look around a little bit more, looking for the crow. He's trying to get a little bit agitated. Oh, there he goes. Looks like a young male. Could be wrong on that. Adios. Oh, baby. Oh baby, big female Cooper's hawk sitting there on that settling cage right above the landing board. I'm gonna stick this Bluetooth speaker out. So here I'm starting with my video. This is the crow that's calling. Now there's a brief moment of raven calls. But I noticed that it wasn't really reacting, so I pulled up another video where the crows are calling in kind of a more agitated, excited tone, and there are multiple crows. And you'll see how the hawk begins to become uneasy, looks around, shifts its position a little bit. hawk does next really shows that it really is uncomfortable. There it goes. That is an indicator that this hawk is about to take off. And there she moves from being out in the wide open. So now she's kind of under cover of the trees and the side of the loft. But she stays there for just a minute. But soon she takes off. There she goes. See ya, sucker. I think maybe he just took off. She did go from sitting out here in the open to coming out here and hiding. So clearly, the calls were troubling her. That's cool. Biology, baby. If you have tried this out on your own, put in the comments what experience you had. Did it help? Yes or no? You're welcome to stop by anytime, my friends. You, on the other hand, I don't know.